What up, what up? Hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment below. I'm Tom Smoke, and we just got done doing the P90X Week 8, Day 6 Yoga X. And man, that was tough. And if you did it with me, you know what I'm talking about. That was tough. We worked our shoulders, our abs, our back, our thighs, our butts, calves, knees, quads, hamstrings, a little bit of everything. And man, we got pumped up. Hell yeah. Mm, 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 mm. Hell yeah. Tomorrow's the last day of the 21-day shred. A lot of this belly fat has softened up quite a bit. The back, the back is tapering up. Hell yeah. And I'm feeling pretty good. I might end up doing another 21-day shred to finish it up because I'm super close. And if I can lose like another 5 pounds of body fat, I think that's pretty much all I need because I got a little bit more up top here that's kind of loose, a little bit of fat stuck up in there. All this loose skin has got fat up in it. Gonna tighten that up. And then this for sure has a lot of visceral fat still. It's very, very dense. Very dense. So this is probably going to be the last bit of fat that I lose on my body. And then obviously in between the muscles, those creases will start to tuck in, and it'll get more noticeable and obvious that I am shredded. So hopefully you guys can try the same thing at home and get the same results. And you can get you a 6-pack instead of just going and buying them and getting drunk. But anyway, if you're on Body Game, you know what I'm talking about. You probably ain't drinking anyway because that shit don't help. It's just more work you got to do to pay for goofing off. And you ain't going to look amazing getting drunk all the time, having a big belly. Hell no, I've been there. I ain't never going back. So you can check out my other videos where I was fat as fuck, 215 pounds, super out of shape. Didn't feel very good. I was sore all the time. Body aches. My back was aching. My knees were hurting. Everything. Pulling back muscles, just bending over, doing stupid shit. Having trouble reaching into my car, getting shit out the passenger side, getting shit out the trunk, picking stuff up, mess with my dogs, getting them in the bathtub, carrying around my daughter in a baby carrier for years, fuck my shoulder up. You know, you don't think about it when it's happening, fellas, but when you got kids and you're carrying them around and you're offsetting your muscles and you're strengthening different, push muscles and pull muscles, you really don't know how strong you are. And you might have one side that's a lot stronger than your other side, so all your muscles are pulling to the one side. And once you start to balance your muscles, you see where your weaknesses are and you can build on that. I spent all year not being able to do wide pull ups because my muscles were fucked up in my shoulder. And around November, I was able to unlock that stuff last year and was able to start doing wide pull ups. And ever since, I've been working on rehabilitating my shoulder muscles, realigning rolled muscles and muscle impingements and attachments, muscle insertions that are messed up. Lots of stuff. My doctors are giving me the runaround, saying I got arthritis, saying that I'm too old, but I'm able to deal with other professionals that are helping me narrow down what to talk to the doctors about because they can't tell me they don't know what I'm talking about when I break it down to them in plain English. But if I ask them questions, they can just say, I don't know, and stonewall me or pass it along to the next guy or just not even get to answer it for another couple months till I have another doctor's appointment, you know? But you got to take care of your bodies, fellas. Nobody's going to be out there to take care of you. You know, you got to take those steps now. I really understand that it's nice and it's tasty to have, you know, donuts and ho-hos and cakes and candies and chocolate milk and like candy and sweet tea and sugary coffee drinks and shit. Fast food, you know, eating the steak Subway sandwich with all the extra ranch drizzle and the fucking steak sauce and all the other bullshit. You know, having a big ass chicken salad with a bunch of ranch all over it. I used to get Burger King sandwiches, double cheeseburgers with ranch all over them. I used to get 2 or 3 things of ranch per sandwich. It was awesome, but I paid for it. I paid for it. I didn't think about it then, but I got the 200 pounds back then. I lost that weight, stopped eating the fast food. I cut the ranch out. But it doesn't mean I don't want it. But you got to have self control if you're trying to take care of your body. You got to know about not drinking alcohol. That is definitely not going to work out for you in the long run. It's not a good example to be setting for your kids. It's not helpful to have in the house, and it's just a money sink. Drinking alcohol doesn't get you any benefit out of it. You can take that money and buy clothes. You can take that money and put it into investments. You can take that money and just to give it to your fucking kids. But if you think about it like that, every bottle is $1 you're taking away from your family and throwing it down the drain. If nothing else, just think about it that way and stop wasting your fucking money and put that shit towards something useful. Something useful. Even if you was to buy protein instead of alcohol, that shit's expensive too. That's $2 a scoop type shit. But that's at least building your muscle and helping building your body instead of fucking putting you out of the game, getting you drunk. You know, how are you going to drink so much? You don't even know how to talk. You don't know where you are. You black out. You could be fucking kidnapped, accosted, robbed, murdered. You know, you become totally incapacitated when you're drunk. And it costs money. So you're going to pay for that experience. It doesn't sound pleasant to me anymore. I don't know what's happened, but my perspective has shifted. It just doesn't seem enjoyable to me. I've got other priorities. I got bills, I got kids, I got, you know, dreams and goals that I want to achieve. And alcohol is holding all them back just a little bit. But you got to put it all into perspective. You got to see where you want to be at. You got to see where you are. And you got to figure out how to make the middle happen. But check it out, y'all. You can do it from home. You can get ripped. You can get shredded. You can lose the fat. You can look like me. You can look like Wraith Versailles. You can look like Luther Versulian. You can look like Elevate Everyman. You can look like Brandon Carter. You can look like all of us. But you got to put in the work. You got to put down the fucking sandwiches, the snack cakes, the cookies, the ho-hos. You got to count calories. You got to be able to put in 30 minutes of work so you can sit on your ass the other 23 and a half hours. You know what I'm saying? Because eventually that shit's going to catch up to you. You're going to pay. You're going to get the fucked up news from your doctor saying that you got high cholesterol, high blood pressure, emphysema, liver failure, bad hips, bad back, bad shoulder, diabetes. I mean, the signs are all over the place. The bells and the whistles are going off, man. You might know somebody that's got health problems. You might have homies that are getting, hit with some of this shit. You might have had a close call yourself. I had a close call. I had a melanoma on my ear. I had the doctor chop that shit off. He took a sentinel lymph node out last year. My neck's been fucked up ever since. But I'd rather have a fucked up neck and have stiff muscles than be dead or have fucking chemo and cancers and shit. But if I didn't go to the doctor and have him look at this spot on my ear, I wouldn't even know. If I was too scared to go have a man-on-man conversation with my doctor and say, hey, doc, what's your opinion on this thing? What is it? If I didn't go and ask them questions, I might not even be here today. I don't know. I don't like thinking about that shit. But you got to take your health seriously. You got to take the shit into your own hands. You got to do the work. You got to do the footwork if you want to travel the path. This ain't autopilot shit. You got to walk the walk. If you want to get there, you got to take yourself there. I can show you the vehicle. I can show you different ways to get to the end goal. Lots of guys got that option. You got to figure out which one's best for you and just fucking do it. If that's burpees, if it's push-ups, squats, pull-ups, whatever, going to the gym, doing the P90X, running, just do it. Do anything and keep doing it. Because sitting around on your ass, doing nothing, wasting away, if you keep doing that, you're just wasting your life, partner. So man up, be a commander, command respect. Get on body game, get your body right, get your mind right, and the rest will follow. Because if you've got confidence in yourself, if you know that your body feels good, you're going to look good, your skin's going to be healthy, you're going to feel healthy, and you're going to give that energy to everybody else. And they're going to want to be around you. You're going to start attracting money. You're going to start attracting women. You're going to start attracting new friends that don't have those old bullshit habits. You will make changes. But you got to have faith and you got to trust the process. If you're well overweight and you got a big ass gut and you lose it and you got a bunch of skin just hanging down, yeah, it's going to look crazy. But it ain't over yet. Because guess what? There's still a bunch of fat all up in that skin. And you got to keep cutting. You got to wait. You got to let it shrink up. You can't just go blast back on, 5,000 calorie, diets. You got to maintain your new weight. You got to keep lifting. You got to keep lifting heavy, eating protein, supplementing, make sure that your muscles can build, that your skin can get elastic so that it goes from hanging down to getting tight. But you got to do the work. It ain't going to do itself. Just like you fucked up your body, it ain't going to unfuck itself. You got to earn it. You got to be a commander. You got to go through the ranks. You got to start out as a little private, as a grunt, as a shield. Move up the ranks. Be a sergeant. Be a general. Be a commander. Command respect. Check out my other videos for training, diet tips, progress. Follow me on TikTok at Tom Smoke Fitness. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. And like all my other videos. I'm trying to get to 300 subscribers. We just got to 270. Hell yeah, we're trying to get 500 so we can get memberships and super chats and get on our way to 1,000 and get some ad revenue and partnerships and brands and shit. So once I get totally shredded, hopefully I'm gonna take it to the next step and get my coaching stuff going. That's an option that if you guys really want to get one-on-one, help and mentoring, you can hit me up. I got a Discord group available. It's all about the P90X, getting ripped and losing weight and helping men in their 40s and stay-at-home dads to get the job done. You know, I'm just like you. I only did it by myself with the support of videos on YouTube, just like this. So if you don't even reach out to me or reach out to any of them guys, you have material on YouTube you can look at. You can see how it's been. I've been documenting my journey, my personal journey from the beginning up to now. And I'm going to keep doing so because I'm not done yet. This is something that's changed my life for the better. And I hope to change your life. You watch this video, you want to know how to get ripped with Tom Smoke. This is how we do it, baby. Every step of the way. And I'll show you what's bullshit and I'll show you what's real shit. So follow along with me at home. Tell your friends. I'll see you next time. Later.